Okay, so I'm here with Nathan. You just actually the tournament to start. I was going to try and get you beforehand, but obviously it was quite busy. Congratulations on the victory today, a rear naked choke. Talk to us about the fight and talk to us about getting the finish.
So after I came in, the only message I really got, I don't like looking up the punch too much, just kind of just brings nervous energy and stuff. I just go and do my thing, see what happens. Same as a game plan, I don't go on my game plan, I just go in and have a feel what's happening in the cage and adjust from there. So I went in, he's throwing single shots. So the one piece of information I got was that he had good head kicks from one of my coaches back home. And so I was right, I'll take that in the mind. And he's throwing single head kick shots. And I just thought, if that's the best you have to offer me, like it's not going to last too long. I pressured him against the cage. Didn't throw a shot at this stage. I was just kind of sussing him out. And then when he went back towards the cage the second time, I was like, right, I'll close the distance here and just take him down. And then when I took him down, like it's hard to explain. Sometimes when you get a feel of someone, you can feel that you're dominant over them in the grappling department. And like I just knew it, and I was like, right, if I move the right way here, pick the right path, I'm going to get the first round finish.
And then what when you got the finish, like what was it? Did you kind of from those exchanges, did you know that a finish was in? You obviously knew a finish was incoming. And you said from feeling someone, is that just like experience through grappling that like when you grapple with people or lock up with people that you know, okay, I'm gonna have the advantage here. Is that just through experience over years and years, or is that just a strength thing?
It could be like I don't know. I think lots of people probably experience something similar. Just when you just get that feeling. I just always got that. Like in particular when I just get someone in like a body lock or something, I can tell like how strong they are or how they react. That if they've good experience or not. Don't know. It's a strange one.
It's a good one though, especially when
It's a good one though.
so that's obviously your first fight. When is your next fight? Is it tomorrow? And how many more rounds do you have? Because I know sometimes they could be longer or shorter depending on the amount of competitors that are in. And obviously, with it being the world, there's a lot more countries in it. So I'm assuming it's going to be a long road to the gold.
So that was around the 32. So it's obviously 5 fights for gold. Each day you won, each day you advance. Unless someone gets injured or you have to make or someone misses weight, then you have 5 fights potentially for gold. I'm just taking each day obviously as it comes. So I'll focus on USA tomorrow. It'll be 10 a.m. Irish time. Um, so I have that fight to focus on tomorrow, and I'll just take each day as it comes.
Someone from the USA, that'll be a good test. Have you ever fought someone from the States before?
No, I haven't. But like the way I'm looking at Dave, to be honest, like your man today, like I was levels above him. Like so, I was not taking too much away from the victory. Like I'm happy I advanced the next round, but I'm not going to get too carried away either. Um, like there's a few lads who got tough draws in the first round and had tough opponents and didn't get the result they wanted. But like I know I got a good draw there. I'm not going to bend over my head. I was just far more experienced, far better. And then the way I look at the USA tomorrow is that if he was so good, he'd probably be in the UFC by now. You know what I mean? Like they obviously grew up through high school wrestling, go to big gyms, probably get scholarships, all that mad stuff. So if he's at IMAF at this point of his career, he can't be that good. So I'm going to use that as my motivation to put him away early tomorrow as well and keep advancing through the later rounds.
Yeah, I have a feeling there's going to be maybe one or two more rear nakeds. There's going to be an armbar and something nice in there as well. But obviously, you're there now. You traveled over. When was it? Sunday night, was it?
Saturday morning, Irish time.
Saturday morning. So, like, how has your time been there in Uzbekistan? The weather seems to be nice. When I was talking to Fufu, he decided he wanted to do it out on the balcony. What's the weather like,
Yeah.
and what's your experience been like so far in Uzbekistan?
To be honest, I'm like I'm a bit like jet lagged almost. Like I've never got actually been jet lagged before. Like I'm sleeping at random times. Like I didn't go to bed last night till about 2 o'clock our time, which is two, three, fucking 10 o'clock Irish time. And like I got up this morning then for weigh-ins at 6:15. I was absolutely bollocks. And then I took a nap today too. Like my time zones is all fucked, but I'm just happy my weight's in a good place and I'm able to make weight easily, so I don't have that to worry about. So I'll try to get the weight cut now. So I have about 0.5 maybe after a meal there. The cut tonight, get to bed early, get up, weigh in, go back to sleep, and then get to business.
And what time did you say weigh-ins are at? 6 o'clock, is it?
Between 6:30 and 7:30, and they're very strict in timings. And like if you're over by point 0.1, you're disqualified. if you arrive at 7:31, you're disqualified. It's very, very strict. So you have to be on the ball. Apart from that, outside of that, like, to be honest, I have been walking around and I've got to see a few things here and there, whatever. But I'm honestly just trying to focus on my body, making weight, resting, fighting, and until then, like, that's all it's going to be about. Like, even in terms of work, online stuff on my phone and chatting to people too much, I just haven't. Like, it's just been right. I'm here to focus on this, so I'm going to focus on this until the tournament's over. Then I can get to do a bit of exploring then and a bit of sightseeing after.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. Focus on the task in hand because this opportunity is here now. The likes of the other things can be done at different times when you are more available. This is kind of what you're here for. You want to go get the gold. And you said, obviously, with the weight, your weight's in a good place. Having to weigh in, you've done these tournaments before, so you're used to the weighing in every day. Obviously, you've got synchronized nutrition, which is a plug for if anyone wants to go on board with Nathan. If you have any space, that is, because I know you started filling up fairly quickly.
We've always space.
You've always space. So if anyone wants to get in touch for nutrition, hit them up. But with obviously your background in it and the business you have, I'm pretty sure then you know exactly what to do with your weight. And if you don't, like if there is something that's irregular or something, obviously you've got Yannick on the other end of the phone, I would presume. How do you feel making the weight every day? I would presume it's not too hard for you.
Like, I probably struggled more last year doing welterweight than I did this year doing super lightweight. Like, my weight was 1.5 under this morning. That's because we went to a gym, me and Jack Brown, we actually went to a gym. We forgot to bring our own scales. We were in the sauna was broke, so we had to use a steam room. And we are weighing ourselves, and like he was like 1 point something over, whatever, and I was like a wee bit under. So he's going in and out and out, and we're a bit like, geez, the weight's coming off a bit slow. But when we went back to our room, he was on weight, and I was like 1.5 kilos under, and I was like, fuck's sake, no. So, like, I've actually made it so easy this time. Like, I don't feel dehydrated when I'm in bed. Like, I was lying in bed last night eating ice cream, and I had like a drink of iced tea. Woke up this morning, got my weighing done, and just kind of like I almost didn't have to refuel in a normal way someone would, because I didn't really cut too much out. I've just kind of lowered everything, kind of like maybe portion wise. But my weight's been fantastic. Like, so it's given me good hope for maybe featherweight in the future.
Yeah, could be. Obviously, if you're able to do super lightweight because it's the day of weigh-ins, when you're waking up, are you waking up on weight or is there anything to cut? Do you get up a little bit early just to check in case there is anything to cut? What kind of way would that work with you?
I actually slept on this morning. I set my alarm for 18:15 instead of 6:15. But I just woke up with a pure fluke, and then like I was the last one to get weighed in. I was still on time, and I got there for 7:15. But God, like I was like that. Imagine I slept in. Like, how would I explain that? People back home, I would have had to just move over here.
Yeah, that would be in Uzbekistan then for the rest of your life.
Just
Running.
pure brain fog, setting the wrong time on my phone. I was like, that's a lucky escape. How I managed to wake up.
That is just your body. That's something telling you it's time to get up. You need to do something. That's what
Thank God, someone help me anyway.
that's some sort of a divine intervention. But look, it's been fantastic talking to you. I know obviously you have a lot of stuff to do. Obviously, you're going to be concentrating on your weight and stuff like that. I want to wish you the best of luck, obviously, going in. I have the greatest confidence in you that you will go get the gold. Like I said, 3 rear naked chokes. I reckon an armbar may be decision on the way there. So you've got 1 rear naked choke. Is there anything you want to say before you go? And thank you very much for your time during this busy schedule.
No, like just gonna go cut the rest of it now. So I have this tournament. I have a chaos, lightweight title fight in a couple of weeks. I'd like to thank all my sponsors. You might have seen them on the vlogs, on my posts, stories, whatever. Check out and guys out because they're the reason I'm here. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. So thank you to all yous, and thank you to my teams as well. Anyone that helps me with training, and I'm here for gold and nothing less. I'm gonna give everything I've got.
Yeah, no, 100%. I have the greatest confidence that you will come back with it as well. By the way, I really love the vlogs. It's a really good way to help build your fighter profile. Amy Scully is someone that I noticed last year who done it, and it's really helped her grow on followers, and like that, it's easier then to get sponsors, stuff like that. So, congratulations on everything you've done so far. The job still isn't done. You've still got 4 more rounds to go, and like I said, I wish you the best luck, and I have the greatest faith in you. And have a good day. All right.
Cheers, Dave.